What's going on, everybody? Coming to you with I guess a reaction to the Juan Soto signing with the Mets just announced last night. 15 years, $765 million to take his talents across the city to Queens, and he's going to be a Met. And there's lots of ways to feel about that. It was reported, I guess, after that he signed or agreed to that deal that, the Yankees offered him was for 16 years, $760 million. So essentially, he chose to leave the Yankees, to leave the team that he just played in a World Series with, over, I guess, on paper, $5 million. I know there's a clause in the Mets deal that there's an opt-out after 5 years, or the Mets can buy him out of that opt-out and essentially run his contract up to over $800 million, which is just unreal money. Don't get me wrong, Juan Soto is a phenomenal player. But man, $800 million for that guy. I don't think Shohei Ohtani's worth $800 million. And yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. You knew the bidding was going to be high. And yeah, as the Yankees guy on the page, as lifelong Yankee fan, it sucks to lose a guy like Juan Soto. And it's definitely not the days of old where people were just dying to come play for the Yankees, to play for that storied franchise, to put on the pinstripes and, essentially, play for one of the greatest franchises in all of sports. And, nowadays it really does seem like it comes down to the almighty dollar, no matter what in the end, I guess. So sucks that, him and Judge aren't going to be the modern day, Ruth and Gehrig that everybody was touting them to be last season. And, he's going to go from a lineup that had Aaron Judge protecting him to, not, we don't know where he's going to bat in the Mets lineup, but one thing's for sure, he's not going to have Aaron Judge hitting behind him, protecting him in that order. So be interested to see what the Yankees do here. I guess the blessing in disguise is that that frees up $760 million that they can go out and make a bunch of splashes with. So hopefully Hal Steinbrenner does not put his wallet away. Soto was his guy. That's who he wanted. Hopefully he doesn't put this wallet away, man. Hopefully he goes out there, he spends, makes some moves. Lets Cashman do his wheeling and dealing without any restrictions. And if you can bring in a handful of guys of all-star level talent to replace one guy, then in the end it may be a blessing in disguise. But less than 12 hours removed or so from the news that he's leaving the Bronx, stinks. But in the end, he was chasing the money. He got his money. So best of luck to you in Queens. And I don't know what else to say, man. Looking forward to the Subway Series though this year. See y'all.